Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hairymuppet. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Oh man, let me get the drink when I just start recording a video. And yes, I know that the first 10 seconds of a video on YouTube are supposed to be the most important because that's when they engage people. And I'm literally doing the very worst thing on my very first video for Kerbal Space Program, but who gives a shit? Because I'm sure if you're actually watching this video, then you are not one of those people who just watch the first 10 seconds of videos and then judges it on that. You're one of those people who actually stick around because nobody else would stick through my videos. So anyway, Kerbal Space Program. I've been thinking about another game to play. I am a big fan of Kerbal Space Program. The reason I haven't played it before is I kind of got sick of it because it was too hard to get to other planets and I kept screwing it up. But I've got some more mods, and I think I might get some more mods in the future. We're not going to resume saved. I actually want to delete these things. I'll delete the career, because I don't need the career. This is my, this is not my career. This is just my infinite everything. Actually, we won't have an infinite everything. Well, we will, but what we'll do is we'll have two different types of games. We'll have a career mode and we'll have a sandbox. Sandbox will be for basically whatever the hell I want to do. Like if I want to do Reddit challenges, if I want to do crazy things, blah, blah, blah. But they'll be the off videos. Most of my videos will be career mode. So let's go ahead. What does this do? I'm thinking we do normal. We definitely want the comms network. We definitely want missing crews respawn because screw that. No entry purchase. I don't know what entry purchase. We had funds. Screw that for a joke. Yeah, let's not worry about that. I don't think we want this. Yeah. There was something here. I think it was enable extra ground stations. We definitely want that. Well, that doesn't get turned off anyway. There was something. D-Magic. Oh, this is one of my mods, I think. I guess something. I can't remember what it was now. It was something to do with the comms network. It was a... It was an option, and it was a very important option. And I can't see what it is now. But anyway, ComNet options, there we go. Require signal for control. Probe requires a signal for any control rather than going to partial control. Yeah. So we definitely do not want that. So we definitely do want partial control when lacking a signal. I guess, yeah, because that does tend to drive me up the wall a bit when you are doing a satellite around some moon of Jupiter or Tyro or whatever the hell it's Galileo, whatever hell its equivalent is. Save name YouTube career. Is that YouTube with a capital T? I think it might be. So yeah, when you're going around one of those little moons and you're doing this very intricate sort of things, and then suddenly you go around the dark side of the moon and you got no control anymore because you're out of range. It's just like, well, screw you, buddy. Okay, Space Center. So as you might be able to fathom, I have a pretty good indication of playing this game, pretty good knowledge of playing this game. This is going to have to move. This is going to have to move. Where is it going to move? Because if I'm playing Factorio at the same time, I really want this to be... I don't know if XSplit does a thing. We don't want it down there either. Or there. Or there. We don't want it anywhere, I don't think. But we need to have it somewhere. The problem with Kerbal Space Program is that you really need everywhere to see everywhere. This is gonna suck. Okay. You're not seeing anything because only I'm seeing that, but let's just put it there for now. I'll just put it down the bottom left. What are we going in here for? Don't want to go in here. Screw that. We're not making a rocket yet. We don't even know why we need to make a rocket yet. So let's go ahead and let's look at... So yeah, I'm assuming you know a bit about Kerbal. If you don't know a lot about Kerbal, you build rockets, you go up into space, and it's awesome. So let's go around the base. So administration building is for hiring guys. No, it's for all of these things, like different bonuses and different perks and different blah, blah, blah. Not going to worry about them at the moment. Astronauts, where you hire them. It costs a lot to hire them, but we got 4 of these guys, and we're going to need to train these up as well. Because you can see he's got 0 stars. Want to get these guys up as much as possible, because when you get more stars, you can actually use them better. Like, you can actually use them to automatically turn the craft towards maneuver nodes and stuff like that. It's awesome. Research and development is your tech tree. You use science. We have no science at the moment, but we will get some science very, very soon and start unlocking better parts and stuff. And because it's career mode, these things actually cost money to build. So it's not just everything for free. The other 2 modes, you get everything for free, not this one. Tracking station is to track all of the shit that's out here. This is going to fill up fairly quickly, well, with satellites and crap like that we just leave lying around. Space plane hangar is where we build planes. Not planning on building a lot of planes, to be honest. Not really a plane sort of guy. I might build a space shuttle that can land, maybe, just to save on money later on, but mostly it's going to be rockets. And we got a nice... This is where we build our rockets, so it'll be awesome. Don't know about the music in that area. And then we've got our launch pad and our runway, which is where we take off the rockets and the planes respectively, and mission control. Okie dokie dokie. So this is where we get all of our monies, because it's all missions. So we're going to start off going through a few of these. Okay, so we get that. Scientific data from Kerbin, we can do that. Launch our first vessel. So it means we just have to get it off the ground, which is easy. Escape the atmosphere. That one's going to be a little bit harder. I reckon we could probably do it. 70,000 meters. We might need to unlock a bit of science to get a rocket that's capable of doing that. Huh. Max 2 contracts. Okay. That's good to know. I think there's an upgrade that allows you to have more than 2 contracts. But anyway. So all we need to do now is get off the ground. Okay, so this is one of my mods up here. Kerbal Engineer Redux. Thingamy bobbity whoop. So that'll be awesome. Yeah. So let's go ahead. We're going to need some basics here. We're really going to need some basics. Solid flea booster. Okay. I don't know how much I actually want to do here, because we really don't have anything, do we? We don't have any decouplers, we don't have any fuel tanks. We got an engine, and that's it. So, well, we're going to go off the ground, and if we go off the ground, that means we have to get back down somehow. So that means we do need a parachute. I'm assuming the parachute can support the engine as well as the command pod. That's going to have to be an assumption that we make. This is part of a mod as well. This is the Kerbal Engineer mod. So basically, you whack this little guy on some surface somewhere, and he gives you a whole lot more readings and things that you can do. And we've got a little goo container, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to have 2 of them. I don't know whether we're going to need 2 of them. We might do one on the ground and then one in the air, but it's also for balancing purposes, so that this guy isn't falling over or isn't tilting in weird ways. And then we're going to do 4 of these guys like that, just because when you're in the low atmosphere, you kind of do need fins, otherwise you just start spinning and turning and doing all sorts of crazy crap all over the place. So yeah, with this, we're definitely not going to reach 70,000 meters or whatever that stupid, ridiculous height was that we were going to do. but we can do our contracts, and our contracts are down here somewhere. So anyway, let's launch. Okay, now I haven't played this game in a while. This is the first time I played it in like 6 months or so, but that's fine. So I'm still pretty sure I know. Okay, so we're going to get you to do, so there's a few things you can do to get science. Going to do a crew report from the launch pad. Done. And we're going to do some goo. 3 science. You can see that we need, not getting a lot of science, but we needed 5 to get our first rocket. So hopefully once we get off the ground, we can do a lot. Now I can do some more if I take him out of the rocket. Then I can plant a flag and get a ground thing. But we'll do that once we actually land. So let's go through. Let me see. So shift. Oh, that's right. I gotta turn off sticky keys for this game, don't I? Yeah, sticky keys do not work for this game. How do I turn off sticky keys? There it is. Turn off sticky keys. Okay. Because yeah, sticky keys are you press it down once and then it's held down. Not a good idea for yeah, not a good idea when the shift and the control keys are used for throttle. And then Z and X. And we've got to stage this a little bit better as well. We do not want the parachutes to go off at the same time as the engine goes off. So this is a booster, I think. I'm not sure. So let's turn on SAS. Not sure if that even matters. I don't know if it does. And let's go up and let's see what we can do. All right, going up nice and fast. Crew report. There we go. Crew report. Okay, let's go around here. There we go. So we've used up all of our fuel. We're up to about 6,000 meters. Keep experiment. There we go. We're not going to reach much more than this. We probably won't even hit 10. Crew report. 3.5. I think 3.5 is the most we're going to get here. Yeah. So I think we may have overwritten the crew report we had previously, but okay. And now we're spinning round and round. I should probably do these as well. We need to turn on some of these. So orbital, very, very important. Surface, very important, especially when you want to land. Vessel is very important. Rendezvous, we don't need to worry about. Heat, I don't think we really need to worry about. Body, don't need to worry about. Although usually I put... okay. We got to watch it here. So if we have a look, one of these is going to tell us how fast down we're going. Yeah. Vertical speed, 235 meters per second. Okay, let's pop the parachute out. And that should slow down. Slow down. Come on, parachute. Open up. My parachute is not opening up. There it goes. Opens up. Quite late, actually. May have to check the settings on that guy. 0.04, altitude 1000. Okay, so it didn't open up until we reached 1000. Spread angle 7. Alright. That's okay. So we got somewhat far away from the landing point, but yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know if we can move these around. I think there's some thing to do that. Alrighty, so now we go and we EVA this guy. Space, let go. Boom, fall over. Somehow get to the surface. Alrighty. Now we go and do an EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here. Done. And... oh, we can't actually get a surface sample. Yeah, or a plant a flag. I think we have to... oh, you can actually climb up there. Climb up, climb... oh, God, you're a useless bastard. Where's the key for the... I've forgotten what the key is for the jet thing. There it is. R. Sort of. Yeah. I don't think he's going to get it back up there. Anyway, can we recover? Let's just recover the vessel. I thought maybe I had to be in it to recover it, but I think we're okay. So there we go. EVA report and recovered. Next. Wait a sec. We need to recover this as well. All right, now we got some good stuff. Mystery goo. Flying is 7. Landing is 3. Blah, blah, blah. Crew report. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay, so let's go back to mission control. Active. Oh, well, they're gone now, so I guess we've done them. Excellent. So now we've got a lot more contracts that we can do. These are kind of annoying. You have to get up to a certain amount of above a certain area, and I hate the ones where you have to be above a certain area because I don't do well in 3 dimensions, and trying to find them is a pain in the ass. I still don't think we can go for 70,000 meters though, so probably not going to be that good. So this one gives us a solid booster plus a proper engine. So these ones have their own fuel and they just run, and they just keep running until they're all gone. And this one actually takes fuel from another source, and this is our first fuel tank, so gonna get that one. Got 27 more science. This is basics. We want the decoupler. Too hot thermometer. Yep, thermometer means more science. These antennas means we can send the science back. Survivability. Barometer is nice. That'll give us more science. Better shoots, don't really need those. Stability, don't really need those. General rocketry. Bigger fuel tanks, better boosters. Not really going to help us, although this might be... yeah, I don't know. I don't think either of these are probably good enough to get us out of the atmosphere. Or maybe. You know, maybe this one is. This is still a crappy little one, but it gives us a better fuel tank. We need to go all the way up here. No? Maybe not. Maybe you did already get this one. Maybe this one is going to be good. It's kind of the boosters. Yeah. So this will get us out of the atmosphere, definitely. Don't know what I'm talking about here. And this radial decoupler is really, really nice because that's where you attach the boosters to the side and then you can fall them off as you're going up. So we need to go and get another couple of things. All right. Let's test some stuff. Okay, test runs. Let's have a look at the how much they pay for these guys, because we need to get some money. So this one's pretty good. You need to get in a very particular altitude and a very particular speed. I feel like we may have already done this one actually, but let's give stack decoupler landed. Okay, that one's dead easy. We can do that in 5 seconds. Observational, screw the Hall Mark 16 parachute into flight. Test that at the launch site. Yep, that one. Alright, so we can do those at the launch site without even having to move. So that one's easy. So let's have a look. RT-10 hammer solid fuel booster. So let's get rid of all that crap. Hammer, solid fuel booster. Presumably this costs less than what the mission actually gives us. Okay, test it and then test the stack decoupler landed at Kerbin. Okay. So we're going to put that on the bottom, like that. And then we're going to put something on the bottom there, just so that we have things. Now, did we need to update this? Altitude. I feel like... I don't know, that scared me a little bit before, that altitude. Minimum pressure. Let's just let it go and let's just see how it goes. So what we're going to do is... put the booster there. Kerbin, launch site. decoupler landed at Kerbin. I'm assuming landed... Huh. Maybe landed means actually landed. So if that's the case, then what we'll do is we'll put this guy here. And hopefully this parachute is enough to land this whole thing. We could put a more sophisticated system with another decoupler to drop this off and then use the decoupler then when we landed, but I feel like this parachute will be good enough. And we won't go up too high. Or maybe we will. It's kind of not up to us, is it? It's kind of up to this launch booster. Okay. Oh, redo these. And we actually got to do the parachute first, don't we? And then we'll do this when we're landed. Alrighty. So, yeah. So the throttle absolutely does not do anything with this guy. We're just along for the ride, pretty much. I should have put some signs on here because we may actually go higher than we've ever gone before. So if I do a crew report, yeah, gets nothing because we haven't reached a new height. Okay, the SAS on just to make sure we don't flip over. Crew report, no. We've got to reach 20,000. Crew report, there we go. Upper atmosphere. Excellent. Where's the lower atmosphere? I suppose lower atmosphere is just normal. Okay. No, don't want to do that. Crew report. Still just 4.5. So maybe we should have put some signs on this. Ah, well. We spin around. Because we've got SAS turned on, it'll eventually stop. But if we turn SAS off, we can spin it and it'll just keep spinning because of Newton, I think. If you spin something, it'll just keep on spinning. Whee. Okay, let's time accelerate this. Oh, okay. Let's turn SAS on and then time accelerate this. There we go. Excellent. Whoa, we're actually going up quite a way. We actually got out of the atmosphere. Holy shit. I did not expect this booster to be able to get us out of the freaking atmosphere. But apparently it did. We got up to about 120,000. We'll get some money for that because you do get achievements for going up high enough and stuff like that. So anyway, there we go. Now we're going straight down, so hopefully we don't burn up. We didn't build a heat shield on this anywhere. Oh, I think this is going to be a problem. Ah, Jebediah Cameron was killed. That's not good. Okay. Screw that hammer booster for a joke, okay? That guy is way too powerful. So, we are going to restart that mission, because that's what we're doing. We're restarting missions. And we're going to make a little bit more of a conducive setup to actually surviving. Now, you know what? We still got our missions, right? Yep. Okay. Launch. Okay. So. Okay, that counted. Done. Alright. How do we get out of this? Recover vessel. Okay, I think we get most of the money back if we recover the vessel. Not sure, but that really wasn't much. We got like $130,000 or something, so it's all good. Anyway, we finished that contract. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get that contract for getting into the atmosphere. Scout the atmosphere. Done. Not going to worry about all these. And we're going to build our rocket a little bit differently. We're going to build it to actually properly deal with... what? No heat shields yet? Okay, well we kind of need a heat shield if we're going into the atmosphere. Alright, that's just a thing. Don't save. I'm guessing the heat shields I thought we had basic heat shields. I really, really thought we had basic heat shields. Nope. They get unlocked there. 15. Huh. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten the bigger rockets first, because... Alright, well, I'm not going out of the atmosphere without freaking, Okay. Alright, here's what we're going to do. So we're still going to test this bloody flea booster thing. So we're going to test the flea booster. And what we're going to do is we're going to dump it pretty soon afterwards. Okay. And we're going to put some more sciencey things on here. And we got another science thing now, actually. And we got that. Communication. There we go. Excellent. So we'll get up to about the 40,000 mark or something like that. Hopefully that won't be too high that we actually get screwed over with not having a heat shield. We'll aim to get that high anyway. We'll probably dump this flea booster fairly soon before that. Because, yeah, that guy's a beast. Absolute beast. What we could do, and this is kind of a hack, is we could put a fuel tank here. A massive fuel tank. Now, this fuel tank will not do anything to actually fuel anything. It's kind of wasted money, but what it'll do is it means we'll actually gain less height because this one hammer fuel booster is actually sending us less distance. So yeah, just to be clear, we're not aiming for 70,000. I just want the science to get to the point where we're going to get up to have enough to get the heat shields. And once we get enough to have the heat shields, then we are going to go all the way up to the upper atmosphere. So that's pretty decent. See, it's really not going as far as it did before. I don't think it's going to reach the upper atmosphere anymore. Hopefully it reaches 20,000. What are you? No, you're not getting anything extra. Maybe we put too much weight onto it. Because it's really not getting anywhere far. Okay. Observe mystery go. Not 15. Observe mystery go. Nope. Oh, we might get to 20,000. If not, I'll just reset it and remove one of those fuel tanks. 18.6, 18.7, 18.8. We might get there. We might just get there. I don't know if 20,000 is actually... There we go. Keep experiments. That was enough. Crew report. Upper atmosphere. Excellent. Oh. And then log temperature. Excellent. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump that. Okay. Sweet. Now we're going to go back down and let's pop open the parachute and let's just let it go. So it does get a little bit more wobbly when you time warp it, but it's fine. Can we see the rocket explode? I don't know. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. There it is. We heard it explode, but we didn't see it explode. Okay. And there's a obelisk over there in the corner, which is nice and fun. So yeah, I reckon we'll... There we go. There's the parachute opening at 1,000 meters, and we are all good. So yeah, we are going to go out, and we reached the upper atmosphere, which is about 19k. So next time we are going to get up into past 70,000, finish off that other mission. We tested the solid fuel booster as well as part of that, so don't have to worry about that stupid thing anymore. Done. Okay, recover vessel. Get us some more money, please. Next, parts. Yeah. Looks like we recover all of the funds for that stuff. Only some of them monopropellant, but for all of the things that actually land. No XP gained for any of these guys yet, but that's still fine. So the mission done, and we get these. I should start having a look at these. So contract complete. Oh, these are for the old ones. World first milestones, speed records, altitude records, recovering, broken land distance record, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, okay, we're back in here. All right. Now, let's get... Oh, we go back. Don't save. Got to get ourselves a heat shield, and then we can do that. Right. Survivability. Yes, sweet as. And now, getting some science from outside of the atmosphere will be very, very sweet. Thermal... No, that one's too small. 1.25. Now, I would have to have a look at some diagrams or something, but I think that upper atmosphere, and then there's... I think we can reach past the upper atmosphere out to space, but I don't think we can do too much more here. So, I don't know if there's any point having more than just these things. That may be all we have. So we've got a communicatron, science. We got a pressure barometer now, so we'll grab that. Take that out for a spin. Yep, don't think we need anything else there. Now, let's just put that booster on again, because we know it can do the job. So we might as well use the damn thing, and it is probably cheaper than using fuel tanks and these proper engines. So let's leave. Yes, I want to save it. Let's see if there's another bit of contract that we can get at the same time. Mark 16 parachute. Radio parachute. Liquid fuel engine. Orbit curvin. That one's going to be a pain. Swivel liquid fuel engine on an escape trajectory. That one sounds like a bit pain in the ass. See, none of these zones are going to be directly above us, so I'm just going to say screw it. We're just going to do the one I've got, which is, yeah, another 20 grand. So it's not too bad, but if we have a look, how much is our guy worth? How much is our rocket worth? That's how much money we have, I'm assuming. I think this is how much the rocket is worth. 5 grand down the bottom left. Man, this... Oh, God. This XSplit highlight thing. Might even have to turn it off, but I really need to see it somewhere. I gotta see it somewhere. Problem is, it's only the corners and the top and the bottom. I can't put it on the left or the right. Alright. So, let's go ahead. I don't think we've done a log temperature down here. And pressure barometer. Right there. And we're going to transmit all of the data. There we go. Alrighty, so now we're going up. Whoa, 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 turn back, turn back, turn back. Don't know, there's gotta be because my, damn it, damn it, damn it. Stay on course, you piece of crap. I'm turning as hard as I can. It's gotta be the weight differential. This bloody space science pack is... Oh god, we're not gonna make it up to the atmosphere, are we? God damn it, god damn it. Okay, well this one's like $400 anyway, so... Who gives a crap? Let's just... revert flight back to vehicle assembly. Alright. Fair enough. Oh no, you know what? You know what the problem is? We forgot the wings. I said like 20 minutes ago, if you don't have wings, then you go all over the place. And here we are, going all over the place. So, now, let's try and keep it straight. It's a lot easier to keep straight now. Well, I'm not actually doing anything. SAS is keeping it straight. You can see it's rattling a little bit, but... Oh, forgot to do this. Log temperature. Yep. Log pressure data. Yep. Getting a little bit red. That's fine. Probably should not transmit stuff. Let's transmit it. Unable to deploy. Too hot? I don't see myself getting up to 70,000 anymore. Well, maybe I will. No, I don't see it happening. How the hell did we get up to 70,000 before? Did we just not have fins? Does this pressure barometer weigh a ton? How high up are we anyway? Still the upper atmosphere. We're still going up. We're still going up at a very decent speed. Oh, I forgot to put a panel on it, so I can't see the fancy statistics. Maybe we'll reach the atmosphere. Let's speed it up a bit. 15, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting to count a bit slower now. 960. Oh, come on. I don't think we're going to make it. No, not going to make it. No, going down again. Okay. Observe mystery goo. Still in the upper atmosphere, damn it. Okay. Yes, 10.8. Hello, hello, hello. So this hasn't been a complete waste. Upper atmosphere. Okay, crew report. I don't think we're going to see anything. It's funny how 18 kilometers and whatever. So we will keep this. Do the parachute. We're actually too high up for it to even deploy. I think minimum pressure. This is when it starts to deploy, when the pressure goes to 0.04. We're going to do the atmosphere this episode. I'm going to get rid of that stupid rocket, whatever that rocket was, and yeah. We're going to get rid of that stupid rocket. We're going to put a proper rocket on with proper fuel, and we're going to go all the way up into the atmosphere, and then we're going to get this stupid mission done. There we go. Okay, go on. Time warp ahead, please. Really, really need to get faster at that time warp. I guess having only 4 times while you're actually inside the atmosphere is fair enough, but still, when you're doing mind-numbing, monotonous stuff like this, then it does get a little bit nah. Okay. Give me a rocket. You have failed me so badly, you stupid piece of crap. So now, haha, we could get a solid fuel booster, but that's probably a bit nuts. Let's go ahead and let's save and continue that. There was a mission for testing some sort of rocket. Solid fuel booster, no. Swivel, yeah, let's do that one. Hopefully the swivel is the one that can actually get us out of the atmosphere and it's not the small crappy one. Because there is a small crappy one. Alright, so the swivel is the good one. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to complement them a little bit. There we go. So this is where we kind of need a landing, a better launch place, I guess, to give this an easier time lifting off, but should still be fine. We'll get this guy. Just one, please. Forgot that last time. We'll definitely do it this time. Now, need this as well. That would suck if I forgot to put that one on there. So we got this, and then these two go on the same stage, and then you go unlocked and you get there. So this is all about getting into the atmosphere, and I think this time we've got a rocket that can do it. I would be very surprised if we couldn't. So let's launch it and let's get it above 70,000. Let's get into space. Okay, T, Z, boom. Now this won't get us as far because this is shifting a lot of weight, but we don't need it to get us. Oh, starting to get some shift, starting to get some shift. Down, 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 down. We have made a huge mistake here. We might be able to, no. All right. I thought that might happen. What we need is some fins down the bottom. In fact, we may not even need fins down up the top at all, but I'll put some at the top anyway. I thought maybe I could get away without them putting on the bottom, but no, you really, really can't. Okay, T, Z, dom. That should be a bit better now. Hopefully not going to have any wiggle. I'm looking at this little number, this little display. If it's shifting a little bit. It's shifting up. Gonna try and hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. It's shifting. I'm pressing as hard as I can right now, and it's sort of staying there. Just, we're about to lose the booster. That'll make it a bit easier. Whoa, whoa, yeah, that made it a bit easier. I was holding down the buttons, and as soon as I got rid of that booster, oh boy, it really went off. Okay, come on, come on. Keep it center, keep it nice and center. This guy does not want to do what I tell it to do. It wants to shimmy all over the place. Need to move this stuff so we can see how much fuel I got left. Alright, how are we looking for height? I think we're looking pretty good. There we go, the engine just ran out. Okay. We're not doing any thrust, so dumping this off wouldn't help us at all. So if we observe the mystery go, I'm guessing it's still in the upper atmosphere. But this time we should definitely reach Atmo. I don't see any chance of us not reaching Atmo. So we should be good. Actually, I don't think I usually use this. We may not need vessel. Let's get rid of vessel. Yes, these two, and then something else. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, 62, 63, 64, 65. Yeah, we're going to reach Atmo, definitely. Alrighty. 70,000. We are in outer space. Yes, it is so awesome. Okay, let's get all the science. Probably can't do pressure science. The instruments read 0. It's as if it were in a vacuum. I love this game. I love it so much. Log temperature. Yes. You are going to be giving me a crew report. The sky seems to be mostly below us. Excellent. We need to upgrade the astronaut complex before we can EVA. But look at this. We are in space. We are reaching an apoapsis of 118,000 meters, which is pretty sweet. So normally, if we were going to do an orbit, we would do another boost at this point and shoot out, whoosh, and sort of spread our orbit around so we go all the way around the planet. And then from there, we would do another couple of boosts to get to the moon or to get to other planets, and it would be all sorts of awesome. But at this point, we're just going to go straight on down. So let's boost this up a little bit. And now we're going back down. Now we go ahead and we spin and we disengage. And you always spin when you disengage, because what can happen if you don't spin is that you can disengage and then the engine just sort of sits there because you're going down and the engine's going down, and the engine isn't going down any faster than you are. It's slowing down. You're slowing down, the engine's slowing down. So it sort of gets pushed up against you, and that's not good. Now, I think since I'm playing on normal difficulty, the angle at which we enter the atmosphere is not going to be a problem. If you play on harder difficulties, then the angle can be a problem. If you go in too sharply, then you will burn up and die. But I don't think we're going to have that problem. So let's pop the parachute, speed it up a bit. Parachute opens up, hasn't deployed. Well, it's deployed, but it hasn't opened up. I'm getting those confused. Okay. There we go. And it's all open. And we should have like 50 signs or something crazy like that to come back to. We already got these guys coming. What do we got here? Scared the atmosphere. Sweet. Scared the atmosphere. That's a goal. So that's just not even a mission. That's the goal. That gave us another 32 grand. World first milestones. Broke a whole bunch of speed records. Altitude record. Land distance record at 10 kilometers. Excellent. Alrighty. We're still flying. Land already. Land, please. Oh, there we go. It can get a little bit of a sharp landing if you do it. Yeah. So let's EVA you. And let's do an EVA report. Ha! Okay, so let's get back inside. Because if you're not inside the vessel when you recover it, then weird things can happen. Alrighty. That's a lot of 46 science. My god. It's a lot of funds. We got back. We recovered most of our stuff. Not all of it, but most of it. So yeah, so we gotta start upgrading stuff to really get stuff. Let's go back. What am I doing here? How do we upgrade? I thought we had to upgrade the astronaut complex. But I don't see an upgrade button. I thought there was an upgrade button. Oh, that's right. You right click on it. Upgrade for 75,000. You can place flags and you can perform EVAs. You upgrade this and you go up from 2 to 7. Tracking station required. Second upgrade required for flight planning. Okay. We'll upgrade these as we go along. Sooner than you would think. We'll probably be getting into the millions of dollars. So yeah. Stability. Nose cones. Radial decoupler. Really need the radial decoupler. That's like our #1 thing right now. So let's grab that. Basic science will be nice, but I mean, we want to get into orbit at this point. Can we get into orbit with what we've got right now? I think we probably can. This doesn't give us much to help us get into orbit. This gives us a fair bit. Struts are awesome. Bigger decouplers, adapters. The launch stability enhancer I really like, so I'd like to get that. Aviation, don't give a shit about that. Flight control, better fins, but we got better fins here, so we don't really care about this. Mech Jeb. Okay, that would be nice, but we're not doing any inter-moon, interplanetary things yet, so. Batteries, probe bodies, Science Junior, this is really nice to get, actually. You know what, we'll get this and we'll start sending Science Junior up everywhere because that's the main science thing. Even through most of the game, that's the main science thing. Anyway, I am going to leave this video off here and... What active? Skate trajectory? Did we not do this? I used it, but... I guess we ran out of fuel before we... Oh, that should have done it. Because we used that engine and we were on an escape trajectory. Maybe you have to escape from Kerbin entirely? Like, go out and start orbiting the sun? I don't know, but screw that mission. Lose a bit of money, but who gives a shit? Yeah, I think we're going to leave that there. We're going to start working on orbiting Earth next time and see how that goes. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys later.